Good morning, guys. Thought I would just make a small video for you guys. Sometimes when you're printing like with the 0.2 nozzle, you want a specific order of printing colors. Let's see, if I can show you. It's hard to show on the camera like that, but I'll bring you back out here. I'll show you this one. So you can see here you have the white and you have the black. And in this case, if I print the black first, the white one will interfere with the black line when it prints last. So what I would want it to do is to print the black as the final job, so that the black lines get properly visible when the printer has finished printing. Otherwise the white one will sort of become smearing over the black one. So how do you accomplish this? Well, you may have seen my other video on how to change or select specific colors in a specific order. If not, then I will link it in the behind this video. But sometimes, as I said, you need to change it, and you are only operating like with two colors, and you want to specify which one is last. So the process is similar to that one. So you start by having the object you want to print, and then I'll go back to this one now. I'll hide this one. Give me a second. So in this case, I'm just going to use the simpler one. So you slice it, and then you automatically see, you see the colors, you see the layers here. This is printed with a 0.2 nozzle, and in Orca Slicer, which I'm using, and Bambu as well, Bambu Studio, you have two sliders. You have the one on the right, and you have the bottom one, which actually shows you like a simulated print head. So what you can see here, and this is the standard setting, is that when you go down here, it prints the white one last. So it gets to the end here, and then it's finished. It's just a bug that it doesn't show that it's white on the sides. So basically, you get a little bit further back. Let me see if I can find it here. So this is actually where it's printing the last black layer on that layer, and then it changes color. Then it goes up. It doesn't show it, but it's actually printing the sides as well. So see, now it starts here and it starts printing, and this is the last job it do. It's the white lines, and then it's finished. Now I want to have the white one first, then I want the black one. And then the way you do that is you first of all you have to go to the build plate number. This is 14, and then you select build plate 14 like here. And you can do that when you go away from global and you go into objects here, and then you select the build plate, and then at the bottom here you have first layer sequence and other layer sequence. So you go in and you select customize on the first one. Now in this case it says that black is first, but the ordering here is somehow interpreted incorrect. So what you need to do in my case is basically go and you move the number 2 color first, and then you say customize, and you do the same for all the other layers. So it's the first layer, and there's all the other layers. Okay. For the rest of the print, it doesn't really matter. For For the last level print, it does. For the last layers. So then you slice it again, and you will see the magic happen. So you go back here, and then we are on the last layer. I'll just zoom in. And you can see now that the order sequence has changed. So go up here, and then you have the white. Actually, I forgot. Now it's printing like it did before. What you do in customize here is basically when it's on auto, it prints like you said that it always print the white last. But if you go in here and you select customize, then the standard colors are overridden because by default behind it, since you haven't selected anything, it prints like this. So it's first it will print the black and then it will print the white. But because you actually go and manually force it to print white and then black by selecting, so basically the default values are black then white in the slicer. And when you click customize here, it actually uses the order of the filaments you have selected up here, not what is default by the slicer. So when you then only select the customize, in my case, then white is first and then black is second. I'm not actually going to change those. They just leave it like that because that's the order I have here. If let's say up in the list here the black was first and the white was second, I wouldn't actually have to worry about this because the slicer would print it in the correct order. But now I have to basically tell it to print in that order. But I don't change anything here because that is the order I already have. But the default order is not the same as this. The slicer's default order is that the black is first. So you have to go in and you have to manually change that. So I just leave it like this. It's like customize. I leave it at what comes up as the default order of the filaments. And then I also do that for the rest of the layers. Now I have forced it to use that order. So on the last layer here now, you can see that you get back to here. See, I'm interested in finding. So all the way back here now is the last white layer. See, it prints the white there. It actually also printed the edges, you just don't see it, it's bugging out a bit. Now what it's changing is it's changing to the black filament, and it's doing the, you can see in the purge field, it's filling that, and then it starts printing the black. You can see here, you come here, and now it's starting the last color, which is black. And then it prints the ring again, and then it will start to fill the middle. So filling the middle here will be basically the last part it will do. Earlier the drawing the white line was the last part. And then what you end up is with a crisp clear image because it's basically giving you more contrast to the white because the black is printed last. So I'll show it on the other one as well because that may be interesting for you guys to see better what's happening. So I'll take this out and I'll hide this one and we'll slice that. Now, remember I changed the colors. The colors are for all the objects on the plate. There. And now you will see I will go back a little bit here. See, it's changing color. So you can see already here at this low number of value here. So now it's basically it's printing the last white sections. And remember, it's going to fill in with black after it has made these sections. And now you will see that it goes back, and it will start to right to the purge tower. It will purge off the black, and then as the final result, once it's done with that, it will start to print the last black interlayers between the white lines, which will make them look very, very crisp indeed. And also the top surface here will be printed last. So the end result is a part that is printed perfectly with really, really good contrasting colors. So I hope that was meaningful for you guys. Sorry my yawning and maybe stumbling explanations, but I think I got there in the end. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.